Hello. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. I know this might be a little bit of a quiet day. Hi, Alexis. And I know folks are joining on YouTube. Cecilia, hello. I know this is a day of religious celebration for a lot of people. So I am honoring that for all of you who celebrate. And we are going to get started. Hello, Shri. We're going to get started. And for this week, I'm going to Cosmic Cat. You know how much I love this deck, like a lot, if you don't know. But this reading, so we're going to start with the general reading, and this reading is going to be for the week of August 18 to August 20, oh my gosh, April 18 to April 24. So let's get some cards, and then after the general reading, as always, I will open it up for anyone who may have a question or a request, okay? So I hope everyone is doing well. While I shuffle, feel free to say hello and, you know, maybe put one word. Yes, how about that? In the comments, hey, Carolyn, in the comments, how about you just put one word for how you're feeling in this moment right here, right now. So with a deep breath, just taking a pause. What is the one word you would say? I would love to know. Calm is what I have. Grateful, blessed, nice. Yeah, nice energy to be working with. Okay, so let's get a card here. Feel free, anyone else who has that one word, put that in the chat. I have Monday, Tuesday. I'm looking for Wednesday and Thursday. And then I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. And as you all know, the cards are not necessarily fixed for those days, right? It's the message that you can use in that moment and whenever you come to them. So, okay, so let's get started with Monday, Tuesday. We have self-care, time to cleanse. And again, this is Cosmic Cat. So all of the images are just fantastic images with cats. But as we are starting the week, the message coming in is self-care. It's talking about time to cleanse. So we are just coming out of that full moon energy, right? And in a full moon, we tend to release, we let things go, and that is to make space for what is to come with the new moon. So, sort of keeping with that flow and letting that go is time to cleanse. So maybe doing some type of practice, be it in an Epsom salt bath, right? Or just even maybe a selenite wand, a clearing, or taking some sage perhaps and clearing, or whatever you use, taking a dip into the ocean. But maybe just at the beginning of the week, doing something. This is it towards your self-care. It's doing something that is going to like catch your attention, take your breath a little bit, like it would be if you were to take a cold plunge into the ocean, right? Something that just wakes you up. So at the beginning of the week. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, look at this prosperity kitty. Have it all. Prosperity kitty, have it all. Beautiful coming in. We've cleansed. We've done some really nice self-care. We've really taken advantage of releasing and just, allowing things to move off. I was looking at a card deck with a friend earlier today, and there was one, and it was release the rose petals. And the image is her throwing a bunch of rose petals up. And I said, I like that image when it comes to thinking about letting go, cutting cords, just moving away. Think of it as like releasing rose petals, right? How beautiful and freeing and something you would love to do. So maybe look at it that way. So after doing that, we come into have it all, the prosperity kitty. Remember that you have to keep moving out if you're going to keep bringing in, right? We at some point your closet cannot fit one more cardigan sweater, right? Your shoe rack cannot fit one more pair of shoes. You have to keep moving things out, but have it all. Have what you want. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, equilibrium, find your balance. This is a good reading. Find your balance, right? As I said, you got to move things out if you're going to have things come in. It's that simple. Find your balance. If we hold on to things for too long, we hold on to things that just really aren't serving, but we're doing it out of habit. We're doing it out of comfort. We're doing it out of fear of letting go. We become off balance, right? The scale starts to tip in one direction that maybe we want to get it back up so it's even, right? Nor do we want to be so excessive. I mean, it's fun. And I'd say go for it for a short amount of time, right? But then put it in balance, put it in perspective. We got to keep bringing in the balance. So that's the reading for this week. Really starting off with some good self-care, good cleansing, good moving away. There's lots of opportunity here, lots of expansion opportunities. So make the space because you can have it all. You can. And you, by having it all, you can keep it so long as you maintain a balance, right? Some in, some out. Okay, that's what we have here for the reading for this week. That's the general reading. And I'm going to open it up. Great cards. I agree, Mia. They flow beautifully. They really do. I'm really loving this. I think this is just going to go up on my altar for a couple of days. I just think it's the image alone makes me smile. So, yes, Shri, great cards. I do agree. All right. If anyone has a question or a request, you can go ahead and put it in the chat. And if you would just like a card, you have nothing specific, put that in there. And then also, if maybe you have a thought, I don't really know what the question is, but I'd like to know something about put that, did my live stop or is my live still going? I think it's still going. Can someone on Instagram tell me if my live is still going? I messed up and didn't turn my ringer off. It still says I'm live, so I'm going to assume it still is. Sometimes when that happens, it cuts it. Carolyn, great cards. Yes, you can have a card. It's okay. Cecilia, thank you. Okay, thanks for confirming. And I knew that call was coming. I knew that call was coming, and I specifically went in because that contact I allow to have emergency breakthrough. So if I have my phone silenced, it breaks through. And so I took it off that specifically because I sensed that call was coming and I forgot to flip my phone to silent. So let me just make sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did that time. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Shri. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right. All right. Let's carry on. Carolyn is asking for a card. Okay, Carolyn. I am going to go to messages from your angels. I've actually been using this deck for myself for about a week now, and I decided I would put it into today's options. So let's have a card for Carolyn, a general card, and it is messages from your angels. And I think it's right here. And it is Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Well, if that doesn't go right along with self-care and time to cleanse. So, Carolyn, calling in some good self-care, taking care of yourself, because, as I always say, you can't give from an empty cup. So if you are exhausted, if you are not taking care of your own needs, if you are not asking for what you need, then at some point you got nothing to give, and it goes to the equilibrium, right? Finding your balance. So really encouraging you, Carolyn, to take some time out for that. Okay. Happy Easter to you, Laurie. Okay, did anyone else have a request or have a question? Put it in there. I appreciate the hearts. Thank you very much. The likes, thumbs up on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you. And, putting comments in after the video, that's really helpful. It's very funny how YouTube will put one of my shorts out and I'll have 1,900 people in a day view it. And then the next day I have one. You know how they work. Okay. Eduardo, could I have a card for love? Yes, ma'am. Card for love. Laurie, general card. Okay. And general card for Shri. So let's get a card for Eduardo for love. What I think it is the power of surrender, because I'm going back to the equilibrium and I'm going back to having it all and to cleansing. And so what is it that we can surrender so that that love flows freely, right? Both ways, that equilibrium. So let's have a card for Eduardo for love. A card for Eduardo for love. And you are right there. Okay. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. How fabulous is that? So asking about love, surrender to passion. So getting out of your head. I think that is the big thing, right? Changing the thought, whatever that thought is, get out of there, because that just is that thought, and then it goes but up, right? And then it becomes whatever it is you put out there. So getting out of that, out of your head, getting in touch with that fire within, getting in touch with what is your love? What is love to you? What is it? Are you just looking for romance? Are you looking for playtime? Or are you looking for intimacy, right? And love can be all of those, and it can be any one of them. So getting in touch with that within, focusing on the people or activities that ignite your passion and letting it flow. So I think it goes to, being open to all of the possibilities, being open to the many ways that love can present itself. Because if you can be open to that, then, you can be ignited by the thing that you weren't even thinking was the thing. Do you follow what I'm saying? So getting out of your head to start, but getting in touch with the fire. I like it. Okay. Laurie is looking for a card. And then I know we have Shri is looking for a card. Big Smoke, just wondering, may I have a general reading, please? Yes, we will get you as well. So let's get a card for Laurie. A general card for Laurie. And I am going to Wandering Star Tarot, the deck that I just love, love, and love. Let's have a general card for Laurie. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. I thought it was, I mean, it is, you know, a little bit quiet, but I thought it would be really quiet. So I appreciate all of you being here. I didn't put so many decks on the table. Normally I have like 9, 10, 12 decks on the table, and I did not today. Okay, Laurie, general card, 4 of Swords. Everybody, how fantastic is this? So 4 of Swords is where we go to rest. It's where we take time out from everything going on. It's where we go to recover, regroup. And it goes right back to the beginning of the week of the self-care card, right? And Carolyn's Bethany, taking care of self. So there's a calling for you to take a little bit of time out. You know, you've been going, a lot's going on. And this is just saying, take some time. That time could be 10 minutes. It could be a day, whatever it is, but it's important that you acknowledge and set aside that time as your time. Whatever that's going to look like, that's going to be your dedicated time, and that you honor that and you ask others to respect that and you take that time. Love, love, love it. Okay, Eduardo, thanks for the card, Noelle. It really resonates. Great. Great. Laurie, I feel that card and felt the message coming. Good. It's a nice card. Yeah. And it's swords. You know, this is really probably one of the gentler cards out of the suit of swords. I know what I was going to say. You know, if I pull a card for you and it says something to you, it speaks to you, feel free to send me a direct message about that. I mean, I'm not, well, obviously, you know, you're not obligated to do it, but feel free to do it. If you're not comfortable putting something in the chat for other people to see, feel free to send me a direct message about what that card meant for you. I really enjoy reading those. Okay, let's come over to Shri is asking for a general card, and then over here to Big Smoke a Wheeler. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but I'm pretty sure I can say Big Smoke correctly. Okay, Shri, let's get you a card, Shri. And Shri, I am going to go to my Rider-Waite tarot. Guess we'll just have a few tarot runs here. So let's have a general card here for Shri. A general card for Shri. I. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. So Shri, there's maybe a little bit of grounding that needs to take place. More about holding your own space, sticking to what you believe in. Yeah, and standing firm on that. So you know, not letting other people's opinions or other people's suggestions throw you off, right? You may be feeling like there's a lot coming at you. Should I? This. And this is saying, you stick to what you believe in. This is of the Wands, right? So this is your power. So hold your power, grab your power, and stay firm. Yes, that's what I have. Okay. Big Smoke. It's Weiler like Rottweiler. Big Smoke Weiler. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. Hey, Archie Brick. Okay, Big Smoke Weiler, wondering, may I have a general reading, please? I'm going to my Gilded Tarot Royale for you. Like I said, look, it's time for a little tarot. So let's have a card here for Big Smoke Weiler. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So a couple of things. When we see these court cards, right, they can represent another person, for sure. And they can represent us, aspects of us. And sometimes they can represent both of us. So it sort of just depends on what's going on in the reading, right? So Big Smoke Weiler, the Knight of Pentacles, the energy of this card is just very stable, very reliable, very steady. So whether it's you or someone else, the work has been going on, and the staying and observing and waiting and appreciating is this energy. So this is the only Knight in Tarot that isn't moving. So whether it's yourself or someone else, as I said, you can see how this resonates with you. But this person is extremely loyal and reliable. So see what that message means for you. If something's coming up for you where maybe you just need to stay still, right? And look at it and observe it, but appreciate everything that it is, take that message. If there's someone in your circle who embodies these characteristics, right? What is your relationship with them? But this is about, this is about, it's Pentacles, so it's about home, health, money, and work. It is about the material world. And it's really appreciating for what is, and not sort of, it's not about acquisition, I guess is what I would say. Okay. All right. Shri, great. Took these points in consideration for the week. Thank you for the message, dear. You are welcome. Carolina, hello, hello, hola, hola. Okay, so did we have anybody else who had a question or requested a card? I think I caught everyone, did I not? I think so. If you do have a question, put it in the chat. Just to review the messages for the week, we start out with time to cleanse, self-care. And then as a result of that cleansing and purifying, we have prosperity, have it all. And then always maintaining equilibrium and finding your balance. Those were the general messages. Big Smoke Weiler, thanks very much. I understood the message. Great. It's a nice card. Knight of Pentacles has a real, I guess I would say grounded, but I even want something more than that. It just has a very steady, reliability, energy. I love when the Knight of Pentacles shows up. Okay. Did anyone else have a question or request a card? We've got great cards out here, surrendering to your passion. We have Bethany, taking excellent care of yourself. We have the Four of Swords, going within and retreating. We have the Seven of Wands, holding your ground, holding your space, right? Not letting other people knock you off that. Sí, Carolina, estoy de acuerdo. Cartas divinas, sí. Sí, es cierto. Y también el dibujo. Mira. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. If no one else has a question, we are wrapping up. So thank you again, everybody, for joining. Please, if you would, like, subscribe, follow me, put a comment in after the video loads. I would really appreciate that. Share with other folks. And of course, if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you can do that. There is a link down below in YouTube and in Instagram. Of course, it's in my bio. And next Sunday, I believe we will be back here. You're welcome, Cecilia. So I hope everyone, we see you back next week. Do have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sending you all lots of love. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.